What's up everybody? Noah from Stage 3 Motorsports here, and today I'm joined by Richie from Rigid Lighting, and we're going to be taking a look at their Adapt Series lights. So we've got this Adapt E-Series here on the bench. Can you start off by just kind of telling us what the Adapt does and what sets this apart from a regular E-Series or some of your other light bar options?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm really excited about this new Adapt E-Series light bar. What we've been able to do is we put the GPS unit inside the light bar. And we're using a new technology called Active View technology. And what it allows us to do is seamlessly transition the beam pattern based on your speed. So the faster you go, the more narrow the beam gets. The slower you go, the wider the beam gets. And we're also using a new technology that we call Active Power Management. And what that does is the light will read the output of your vehicle. So that way, if your vehicle loses a charge, you're not going to get that flickering of the light anymore. This light will actually adjust its power level to match the vehicle.
That's really cool technology. Definitely super handy, because I know a big thing that guys worry about is running their battery dead or losing lighting if something goes wrong or if an alternator go out or whatever it may be. So definitely really handy to have.
Yeah, and I also wanted to notice that we have 3 different zones in this light. We have the first zone, which is your scene light. So this is for your slowest speed. This has your 120-degree flood for all of those turns and just being able to see the side of the trail. And then the faster you go, it'll transition into zone 2, which is about your medium speed. What this does is it allows you to get more distance out of the light, but still keep that flood for all that side view. And then at your highest speeds, it'll actually transition into zone 3, which is the spot beam. So this gives you all that distance that you need running at high levels. That way you don't outrun the light. And then as soon as you hit the brakes and you slow down, it'll just transition all the way back into zone 1 and allow you to see the side of the road or the side of the trail and give you that turning radius that you need out of a wide angle light bar.
And so those obviously will kind of move and change, as you mentioned, through GPS, but can that be manually selected to choose one or the other just from a switch?
So the switch that comes with this product, it'll allow you to switch it up so the GPS unit is on and the light will automatically transition, or you can switch it down and the entire light will come on. This is also the default mode. So the GPS unit runs off of the exact same GPS technology that your phone uses. So if for any reason you're out in the middle of nowhere and you lose GPS signal, this light will switch to default mode so the entire light will come on. So you'll never be without light with this light bar.
Awesome. Now, one other thing on this E-Series stuff, obviously build quality is a huge deal for you guys, and you're known for making some pretty durable lights. Can you tell me a little bit about what kind of materials you have here?
Yeah, definitely. So what you'll notice is this light looks very similar to our standard E-Series, and that's because we built it out of an E-Series housing. So we're using a cast aluminum housing with an aluminum faceplate, and the housing has a durable polyester powder coat with a UV protectant, so this light isn't going to fade on you out in the heat. We also use a really heavy-duty polycarbonate lens with a UV protectant, which also helps prevent cracking and yellowing of the lens. We use all stainless steel hardware. The stainless steel brackets are powder coated with the same powder coating as the light. And then we use stainless steel hardware all the way around, so that way your light isn't gonna rust on you while it's on the vehicle.
Excellent. Now, that pretty much covers your guys' E-Series Adapt, but on this Tacoma behind us, you have the original Adapt light bar on the roof there. Can you tell me a little bit about that bar and what's different from the 2 options we have here?
Yeah, so the original Adapt bar, what was really unique about that light bar is we were getting a lot of complaints about wind noise on the Jeeps and other vehicles. So when we designed that original Adapt bar, what we did is we made it aerodynamic. So that way when it's on the top of your vehicle, you're not going to get that whistling and that humming that you get with a standard light bar. You'll also notice that it has over 200 different backlighting colors, which is a really cool feature. And then it has a control panel that I have inside the vehicle where you can manually change between 8 different beam patterns. That is the main difference between that light. One of the benefits of the new E-Series light bar is because we're utilizing the same E-Series housing, your standard mounts that you're used to using over the years, you can actually mount this to all of those standard E-Series light bar mounts, where the Adapt Bar was built differently, so you kind of have to customize your own mounts for the Adapt Bar. This makes it a lot more easier to install on the vehicle, and then this light also comes with its own harness and switch, so everything is combined in the light when you purchase it. The pricing of the original Adapt Bar has been known to be a really pricey, really extravagant light bar. What we wanted to do is make sure the pricing of the Adapt E-Series is more equivalent to a standard E-Series light. So it's a great transition from a standard E-Series into the new Adapt Bar.
Nice. Yeah, and so obviously both of these are kind of more top of the line products from you guys, but this might be a little bit easier for somebody to get into than going full bore with the original Adapt, whereas the guys that want something extreme, that's going to be the light for them.
Yeah, definitely. And what we wanted to do is make sure that this was a top performing light bar. So we designed this light bar with all of our pro output performance that you expect out of Rigid. So this is going to be the top of the line performing light bar out of our company.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Richie, thank you for coming through and sort of walking us through all the details on these Adapt bars. This is some really neat tech. And for those of you watching, if you're interested in getting a deeper look at these bars, or you want to either pick up one of these for yourself or just find out some more details, we'll have some links down in the description that you can click that'll shoot you over to our website. So make sure to take a look at that, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys.